Hello, 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 and welcome to the Veek Star. Veek Star, Veek Star, where'd you get those eyes? Thank you for tuning into the pod of Veek Star. Don't forget you're a star wherever you are, and we call it Veek Star because we're learning how to eat vegetables, eat healthy, and live longer and live stronger. We're drinking our water, we're eating in portions, we're looking at what we're eating. If it does have carbs in it, okay, maybe we will figure out a way to eat less of something later in the day. Everything is possible when you put your mind to it. So you know what? Do it. Intermittent fasting is something that you can add into your diet. I'm going to be doing that. And that gives you a lesser time to be eating things, and it provides your body with some sort of a detox. And sometimes that's important. But today we're going to be talking about some fun conversations. The first part of our conversation is snacks. And I know you're like, are snacks good? Snacks are good, but you have to be very careful with snacks. Potato chips are not snacks, okay? Sweets aren't snacks. We're looking for portioned out little like packets. That's what I mean by snacks. Or wheat thins, or goldfish, or any of these situations. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about snacks, where you can get a little container or a bowl and pour out like 15 or 16, and that's like 100 calories. That's what I mean, where you can chop some celery and some carrots and put out in a little baggie and have that around wherever your area is, whether you're working at home or working in an office or whatever you're doing. You have access to it very easily. That's what I mean by snacking. We're not snacking on things that are high caloried, and we're not overeating the intake we're supposed to be having of it. If it's a snack, you can't eat half of the box, okay? If it's a snack, you have to know how to plan that out. If you're starting work at 8 or 8:30, you should be eating breakfast about an hour before that, or at least 30 minutes before that. 2 hours after you start working, then you should be snacking. If you have the ability to have the snack with you and put it in your pocket, or have it around your desk area if you're lucky enough to work at home, then you pull that out at 2 hours from when you started working, you start eating. That could be anywhere from 10 to 10:30. You could start eating your snack. Then you're going to want to put lunch in there. We'll say lunch is anywhere from 12 to 1. Then after that, 2 hours after that, that's when you're going to be snacking again. You're going to be snacking anywhere from 3 to 4:30 p.m. At that point, you're going to be having the opposite of what the snack is that you had earlier in the day. So if earlier in the day you had carrots and celery, the afternoon snack could be grapes and mangoes, or it could be strawberries or berries, or some snack that you know exactly how much the calories are, and it's not a lot of calories because you're not overeating. It's a light snack just to get you through, to keep you energized, so you're not a zombie going through your days. And it's important that we're eating. But sometimes if you're doing intermittent fasting, right, it's not always going to be the same. So be aware of that, okay? What else? Snacking is important. You need to be eating more than one meal a day, but you're not overeating, because you're not trying to be a gluttonous pig. You're just trying to eat correctly, because your body needs to be aware of what's going in it. And if you're eating healthy things, then you're going to see the results of that. If you're trying to eat a half a bag of potato chips and say that's a snack, that's not a snack. Maybe you could have the potato chips, but maybe get the light version of them and still count them out. Or do a half of a serving size, or do something like that, so it's not as bad as it could be. Where there's a will, there's a way. Healthiness depends on you, okay? The next part of conversations is, who doesn't like corn? Who doesn't like corn? Corn's great. It goes great with everything. There's Mexican corn, there's regular corn, there's corn you can make in the pot. You can put corn on the grill too, and some foil, roll it up, you get the corn cob, you put that on the grill, you put some hot sauce on that. Very good, very good. Corn goes with everything as well, and you can eat it any time of the year, not just the summer and the spring. You can eat it all throughout the year. It's very tasty, and it's a great, side to any type of dish. So I say corn is a yay. Woo woo. put some corn on your plate and have some chicken or burger or whatever you want to eat it with. The next part of our conversation. Why do people say apples are bad? Why do people say apples are bad? I was at a nutritionist I'd say about a year or two ago. And I stopped going to the nutritionist because she was having a baby and I didn't like the other person. And I don't know if I'm going to go back. I just feel like might not be for me. But when we were in a good place together, she told me to be careful with apples. And at first, I was thinking, what are you talking about? Apples can't be as bad as you're claiming they are. But if you actually look at an apple, it's full of sugar. So if you're going to eat it, make sure you get the one that's like chopped up and it's already portioned out into healthy calories. Or if you are going to get apples, make sure you see which apples are better for you. And don't eat like 5 of them. Maybe have one at a time or chop them up yourself and eat them. This is a situation where you have to take hold of what you're eating. Although apples are healthy because they are a fruit, they can be bad as well. You have to be careful with all fruits. Like pineapple, it tastes good, but it's full of sugar and it's not that good for you. So be careful with that too. You have to be fully aware of what's in what you're eating because you are what you eat. If you're going to go around just eating whatever, then you're going to look like that. You have to portion. You have to eat correctly. I know it's hard. I know you might be hungry. The intermittent fasting. I'm learning how to say that. Don't judge me, okay? I'm just a person just like you are. All of this has to be taken every day, and we need to be focused on that. You're only going to learn if you mess up. A mistake is a lesson. So if you fail at something, just keep trying and keep doing your best and forget the rest, okay? Thank you for tuning in to Veekstar. Veekstar, where'd you get those Veekstars? Veekstars, where'd you get those eyes? See you tomorrow on Friday. Bye. Eat healthy and portion. Drink your water. And remember, you're not alone. I'm here with you. We are always learning together. Thank you for learning with me. I'll see you tomorrow.